The democratization of foldables is now a fact. Joining a growing list of bendy screen models now available outside of China, the Techno Phantom V Fold presents a value-oriented alternative to the Galaxy of a similar name. We can't help but start our look into its design from the 1/4 of its surface that's not a display. The seemingly random textured fiber-like finish of the back panel is unique to Techno, and we're liking it just as much here as we did on the Phantom X2 Pro. The Phantom V Fold's display specs won't be out of place on one of the higher-end foldables. In fact, the Techno outspecs a few of them. The bendy panel is a 7.85-inch unit, while the 6.42-inch panel graces the cover, and both are LTPO AMOLEDs, carrying a promise for adaptive refresh rate in the 10-120Hz range. The Phantom V Fold does not claim any HDR capabilities, and even though hardware detection apps listed as supporting HDR10, HDR10+, and HLG, that's more of a software decoding capability than actual HDR playback. A 5000 mAh battery powers the Phantom V Fold. That's the same capacity as in the Honor Magic Vs, and more than the Galaxy Z Fold 4, Oppo Find N2, or Xiaomi Mix Fold 2. The Techno specs rate the Phantom V Fold's charging capability at 45 watts, and that's also what the bundled adapter is rated for. The Phantom V Fold runs Android 13 with a layer of the in-house HiOS on top, that one in version Fold 13. So not only is it the first Techno we encounter with the latest Core OS version, but it also has a foldable-specific implementation of the proprietary software. Ever a feature-packed Android overlay, HiOS has a fair share of functionality for you to make better use of the form factor. We're talking mostly about its extensive split-screen multi-window implementation. The Phantom V Fold is the only large foldable not to be powered by a Snapdragon chipset. It uses the Dimensity 9000 Plus instead. A high-end chip built on a 4nm processor, the Dimensity 9000 Plus has a very similar CPU configuration to the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 that you'd find on a Galaxy Z Fold 4 or an Honor Magic Vise. The GPU here is called Mali G710 MC10. Two memory configurations are in existence: 12 GB, 256 GB and 12 GB, 512 GB. The Techno Phantom V Fold has a competent camera configuration with a proper triple rear setup and a selfie camera for each display. On the back, you're getting a couple of 50MP units for main and telephoto, plus a 13MP auto-focusing ultra-wide. Somewhat oddly, the selfie cameras are different. 32MP on the cover, 16MP on the inside. But that's almost beside the point, since there's a fully functional camera UI on the cover screen when the V unfolds, so you can use the rear cameras for photos of your mug. The Phantom V Fold is the most affordable phone-turns-tablet-style foldable, by a wide margin, and it's available outside of China. Those two alone should be enough to make a strong sales pitch, but by definition, budget means compromise, and there are a few to mention. The Phantom V Fold is one of the heaviest full-size foldables on the market, certainly the heaviest to leave China. At 299 grams, it's tangibly heftier than the Galaxy's 263 grams. You'd better wear a belt with those pants.
If you have gotten value from this video, make sure to like and subscribe to Tech 5 for more.